Great closeout there from Jalen Green. Sengun goes coast to coast. Oh,
that was a nasty dunk. Alperen Sengun has really elevated his game from his rookie season. And last year, when I made my first feature video on him, many agreed that he would be very good in the NBA. But so far, in my opinion, Houston has really misused him, and that's really unfortunate. For a player who is 20 years old and needs more playing time, you would think the Houston Rockets would be the perfect spot for him, right? Well, he's third in usage rate on this team and plays under 30 minutes a game. Some may think it's because his defense is terrible, which is not true. It's not great, but he does certain things well, and we'll talk about it a little bit later on in this video. But their best lineup offensively and defensively per 100 possessions has Sengun in it. So when I say the Rockets misuse him, they really do. The title of this video reflects how good I believe Sengun can become because I see a lot of Domantas Sabonis in him. Domas is playing at an all-NBA level and has the Kings playing really well. His defense has improved a lot this year by staying vertical at the rim, which is something a guy like Sengun will learn as he gets stronger and more experienced. But one of their similar traits is passing. Sabonis can grab a board and lead the break in transition to find open teammates, which is something Sengun is really good at already. Here we see Sengun grab the rebound and push the break and finds EG for the easy layup. That's a 20-year-old center doing this. Let that sink in. Here we see a soft double team by OKC and Sengun is scanning the floor, waiting for the defense to make the mistake. And he of course makes the right read, a precise dime to Matthews. His low post game also allowed him to create that gravity, which is why they were bringing a double. Let me give you some context on how gifted of a passer and low post scorer he is already. As you can see here on the B-Ball Index playmaking metrics, his assisted points and high value assists per 75 possessions are a B-, and his passing creation quality, box creation, and scoring gravity all rank higher than the 66th percentile. His overall playmaking talent is a B+, which puts him in the 76th percentile. Let that sink in. He's 20 and plays on the Rockets, and I mean that with no disrespect. Imagine if he was used better. Let's look at his finishing grades. It's incredibly impressive from top to bottom. I will gladly explain every single metric in a separate live stream because I'm trying to keep this video shorter, but his overall finishing talent is an A, which ranks in the 95th percentile. You can't make this up. This kid is a hooper. The other skill he has that reminds me of Sabonis is his screening and rolling, especially his screening. This guy creates the necessary separation for his teammates, which is a very valuable skill set to have. But the Rockets don't seem to care. Look at these grades. His roll man per 75 and team roll man rank above the 94th percentile. And his screen assist ranks in the 89th percentile. Damn it, he's 20. The Rockets have no excuses not to play him more. His offensive rebounding and defensive rebounding is really good. His interior defense is incredibly solid, yet some people will say his defense is awful, but that's not true. His perimeter defense is not good, but most 20-year-olds that are big men coming into the NBA play awful defense too, especially on the perimeter. That just means you need a better defensive scheme to hide those deficiencies and have quality defenders around him, not other bad perimeter defenders on this Rockets team. We know who they are, so let's not name them because, well, I'm not trying to be perceived as a Rockets hater. I love the young talent on this team. I just don't like how they're being used. A lot of people throw the Nikola Jokic comparison on him, but as I've said before, what makes Joker so special is his ability to score in the mid-range, which he's the best at right now in all positions. His touch outside of the paint and the array of moves separates him from Sabonis, who is really good, but Joker is on a different level. And until I see Sengun develop that aspect of his game, then I'll start comparing them. But right now, Sabonis is a pretty good goal. Sengun is a flashier passer than Sabonis and more like Jokic in that regard, but Joker is a two-time MVP, and I don't like to put that type of pressure on young players. And finally, let's look at his Raptor. All B's across the board. Not bad for a 20-year-old on a very inexperienced Rockets team that values development right now. Once they get a new coach and better perimeter defenders around Sengun, the Rockets could be a force down the road. Right now, I'm just enjoying another potentially great big man the Rockets drafted. If you didn't know how good Sengun was, well, I hope you do now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. A lot of work went into this. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.